Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. I'm Brandon here on Wow, here to bring you your energy reading for mid-October. I hope you all are having a fantastic month so far. I hope the day has been going good for you as well. The way we do things on my channel, we're going to do 3 cards for each kind of Leo out there. We're going to do 3 cards for the Leo that's single, 3 cards for the Leo in a loving relationship, and 3 cards for the Leo that's maybe a bit complicated for whatever reason. I know there's a bunch of them out there, so we're going to see if we can't get something for each one of you out there. But bear in mind that you all are Leos at the end of the day. So if you make it through the whole reading, I hope you do, you can take information from any one of the 3 groups of cards. They usually all kind of flow together, and I try to word them in a way that's not specifically here or this way or that, but that applies to you in your situation. Take what applies, leave behind what doesn't, and let's try to have a little bit of fun and gain some clarity in our difficult and confusing lives. But what do we have for beautiful Leo coming in to mid-October? What do we have for my wonderful, beautiful, fantastic Leos? We have a couple already. They couldn't wait to get out to you. Okay. So, the first card to pop out for the beautiful Leo out there is, this is where you're at right now. Your pleasures in life. You're really seeing what it is that pleases you. You're not going for things that maybe apply themselves to addictive feelings. You're really going after things that speak not only to you in a simple, like, that was cool kind of way, but things that go a little bit deeper and hold direct conversation and sway on your inner soul. So continue to do that. Continue to aim yourself in the direction of those things, because that's sacral energy right there. That's the seed of creation. That's what allows you to be able to even get into the mood to go out there and to create something. So continue to allow that for yourself, because that's a beautiful place to find yourself in, especially coming into this mid-October realm and gearing up for All Hallows Eve. I want to see some of those costumes out there. They're always fantastic and interesting. But this is going to be very powerful for you, even if you're a single Leo out there, is your relationships. This is also sacral energy, so we're going to continue to develop this chakra, obviously. But we're going to continue to bring that into alignment, because maybe there are things out there that you're trying to accomplish. Goals are also aspects of creation. So you want to make sure that you're bringing people around you that feed that whatever it is that you're trying to create, whatever it is that you're trying to grow. You want to bring people and things and events around you that nourish that within you. Okay, so let's be mindful of our relationships. Let's make sure that we're applying our best selves to those that we cherish. That way we all take the walk together. We all climb the mountain with each other. Okay? Next card to pop out for my beautiful Leos, the single Leos out there. This is going to be something that you're going to want to make sure you're paying attention to. Maybe sharpen the blade if you haven't been, is your communication. And the way you're going to do that is by speaking your honesty, by living in your truth and exhibiting that truth, no matter how unusual or uncomfortable it may make somebody else feel. Continue to express yourself in your best way, in your honest way, in your graceful way. And that will always benefit you. That will always bring you into wherever it is that you're wanting to be in your communicative self. So allow yourself the honesty, but demand that from others as well. Don't let anybody blow some gasolina up your pipe, all right? Make sure that whoever you're communicating with, if you're giving the honesty, you want to receive that as well. And for my Leos in a loving relationship, this is how you're starting out the middle of this month, by being present. This is crown energy right here. Sorry about that blur. There's a little bit of a glare, a little bit of a blur going on there. See, there we go. Presence. There it is. If somebody can appreciate the gift of your presence, you give them the gift of your absence. So you're exhibiting this right now. Anybody who doesn't want to be around you isn't around you. And that's not their decision. That's what you did for yourself. But you're also being aware of what it is in your life that is pleasing, that really puts you into the ground and gives you solid, strong roots to grow your tree of life from. You're aware of all of your blessings and you're appreciating those no matter how small they may be. And even if they are challenging things, you're appreciating that as well. And that's a beautiful place to find yourself in, especially in the Mercury retrograde season where people can kind of fly off the cuff of whatever comes to their mind. You're well aware of exactly what it is people mean when they say certain things, and you're well aware of what it is in your life that makes you jump out of bed and go forward into the day. Beautiful energy, Leo. I love it. This is going to be one of your strengths coming into the middle of this month here, and that's love energy, man. That's the Anahata. That's the heart chakra right there, all day and all night. Remember that love heals all wounds. Love opens doors. Our passion is what takes us through those doors, but love is the one that opens it up so that you know it exists. And that's going to be very powerful for you, especially if you're in the union, is bringing the love element in as a power player on your chessboard. That's what's going to make sure that whatever problem comes up ain't a big deal. Brush it right off that shoulder. As soon as it pops up, you're like, yeah, whatever. I love you. Let's go out and do something fun. Let's do something that reminds us of who we are together. So use that as a power for you. Don't get caught up in the temporary discomfort of the argument, but realize the long game and where it is that you see yourself with this other person in the future. And that will heal up whatever scar may be there from whatever lashing may have happened. Something to be aware of is connecting to that inner child. Okay? You don't want to be childish. You don't want to be immature in a way that's annoying. You want to be connected to your inner child in a way that, like I said, when you're a kid, you hop out of bed. You can't wait to go and do anything because you know it's going to be fun. You don't get out of bed like, another one. Oh, God. Life. Nah, a kid gets out of bed and is like, geez, what am I going to do today? What's going to be the fun that I find today? So don't lose sight of that if you're already, connected to this. Get out there and maybe actually play with some kids if you haven't been. Or do something that's just, childlike in nature, like drawing a silly picture. Or listening to a silly a song that just makes you get up and dance in a weird, contorted way. But as long as you're having fun, it's not that bad, is it? Do things and bring things into your life that give you that same zeal that you had for life when you were younger. The next group of cards are going to be for the complicated Leos out there. I know how it gets. I know how it is. No worries. First card to pop out for you guys is sound. And this is a very powerful card for Leos because you're communicating in a wonderful way. You're not causing confusion with your words. You're not disillusioning anybody with what comes out of your mouth. And the external influences on you, whatever music that you're listening to, you're using that as a tool to lift you up, to empower you, to bring you out of whatever funk you find yourself in. So continue to do that. Continue to keep things away from you that kind of like, what the hell was that? You don't want to hear that, because that can have the slightest of sounds can have immensely profound effects on your entire self. So continue to use sound to your advantage, be that coming from you, be that coming from others, or be it something as simple as what music you're listening to, what TV shows you're watching, what they're saying. Use sound to your advantage to pull yourself out of whatever unclear muck is complicating your life right now. Something that's going to be very powerful for you guys coming into the middle of this month is crown chakra energy. That absolute divine pure awareness that we all have the capability to connect to, but not everybody's aware of. And some people who are aware of it kind of brush it off to the side, like, yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. No, you want that flowing into you at all times. You want the third eye to be connected to the crown so that all of it is benefiting from that universal consciousness that's out there. You can call it God, you can call it Allah, you can call it Buddha, you can call it this or that or whatever. But be aware that it is out there. It wants you to succeed. And as long as you're continuing to develop yourself, you are listening to that divine consciousness. You are following the steps that it wants you to take. You are walking the higher spiritual self journey that you should be. So continue to allow this for yourself, because it's going to be very powerful for you, especially if you're trying to enlighten yourself. You're maybe learning about chakras or other aspects of the esoteric, of spirituality. Continue to follow those guides, be they out there in the ether or in your waking life, be it somebody who you listen to on YouTube, maybe me included. But continue to listen to your guides, because as long as you feel empowered by the end of those videos, those are the ones you want to listen to. Anything that makes you question things, like I'm not doing. No, those are the ones that are causing your complications. They're causing the confusion. They're misguiding you. So stay away from those, and open your ears up. Not just these, but the ears of the mind, if that is a thing, to what it is that the divine is trying to speak to you. Listen to the grace in the world. Okay? Something to be mindful of is setting your personal boundaries, baby. This card has a connotation to it, sure, like maybe but sometimes it's not maybe you allowing something in. Sometimes you have to set boundaries on yourself so that you're not self-sabotaging or speaking self-hate into your own life. You want to tell yourself, I am worthy. I am ambitious. I do deserve happiness. Because we all do. No matter how messed up our past may seem, we have to be present in ourselves now to know where it is that we want to go and why we should be there. And the only way you're going to do that is if you realize that you are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of developing yourself into whatever it is that you dream yourself to be. Nobody doesn't deserve that. Next card I'm going to pull, we're going to pull it from the bottom to round things out. This card is for all of my beautiful Leos out there. It's not just for this one or that one. No, this card is for all of you. Hopefully to benefit all of you. And it's third eye energy here. We want to continue to develop the third eye, because when we see from ground level, we're taking in the finer details, but when you get that eagle eye view, you're looking down on the entirety of things, but also able to zoom in to get those fine details as well. That's what third eye energy is. It's the vision that extends past what we're capable of with our eyes. Some people wear glasses and stuff, so those eyes aren't that strong, but the third eye sees clear no matter what your vision prescription may be. And we also want to listen to that third eye, because it's the whisper in the back of your mind, not the yelling that goes on that makes you feel discontented or in a state of confusion or not able to decide which way to go. The third eye is the one that allows us to really see what it is that we're capable of, to see where we've been, to see where it is that we want to go, and to create our best selves in the now. Well, that's all I have for you for right now, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. I'll be speaking with you guys very soon, but in the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that you continue to do this fantastic work that is the higher self journey. But until the next time I speak with you, continue to take care of yourself and take care of everybody else as much as you can. I love you guys. Peace. Namaste.